How we doing?
Any update on Herb or Trey if they're going to be able to go?
No Trey, no Herb.
Okay.
No Jose.
No Jose.
Yeah.
Any concern with Jose? I know I think it's still just soreness.
Yeah, we'll get him evaluated tomorrow in D.C.
Got it. Atlanta is one of the better teams in the league at the assist. We've talked about that on our side as much. How important is it to try to disrupt that rhythm to kind of slow down their offense a little bit?
Yeah, it's going to start in transition, obviously, for us, right? We got to get back, get our defense set. They move the ball well, they share it. So it's going to take multiple efforts. You know, obviously, staying in front of the ball is going to be critical. You don't want to be in rotations all night against them. So getting back, you know, creating a wall, and then rebounding too, you know. So we got to do all three phases. We'll get tested again tonight. Transition defense, guarding the ball, and rebounding.
Yeah, continuing the assist theme, you had one more assist than your game average through three quarters last night. You ended up with only 3 in the fourth quarter. Was that because of what was going on offensively, or was it just the fact that you weren't making shots?
It was probably a little bit of both. Obviously, we had good looks. When I went back, our shot quality, you know, was better than theirs. It was one of our best shot qualities of the season. Potential assists were there. The ball was moving. 15 corner threes, which are produced off of ball movement, you know, is significant for us. So I love the ball movement. We couldn't ask for more there. I think we could have, obviously in the fourth quarter, you know, their physicality picked up. You know, so, and that tends to happen in the NBA. You got to keep moving it, keep trusting it. But yeah, we didn't make shots there in the fourth, and but I still like the intention overall.
With Noah Kongwu and Porzingis maybe unlimited minutes, it seems like a lot of like no center, 5 out type of lineups from Atlanta. What does that do for you guys?
Well, yeah, you know, it might help us on the board a little bit, you know, but I think they're going to just keep the floor open, probably faster as well. I think it's going to be a transition game for them. They're going to try to get out and run. Obviously, they know our numbers. You know, we got to get back and set our defense. They'll try to play a little bit more north-south. You know, and then we got to use our size to our, you know, our advantage here. I think we got a little bit of size. We got to win the board tonight if that's the case. You know, win the possession game tonight, not turn it over. You know, hurt them on the glass. But they're two significant bigs. You know, I don't know if Porzingis is on, you know, restriction or not. But yeah, we're going to see a lot of 5 out, a lot of driving gaps. Their guards can get downhill and make plays. So it starts in transition, and then a lot of one-on-one. I think that we got to just sit down and guard. You know, maybe it's a little bit less pick and roll with them. It's more drive and kick, which is what we've seen over the last couple of games. A lot of teams that have done this, you know, recently. I think Miami probably being the most recent for us, just a straight drive and kick transition team, similar to what we'll probably see tonight.
And then Jalen Johnson obviously is at the crux of this, especially with Trey out. What challenges does he present for you guys?
I mean, it's just a drive game. His ability to get downhill and generate offense just off the drive, physical, you know, downhill, able to make shots. I mean, he's really expanded his game tremendously, you know, his ability to get downhill and make plays. But it's the physicality. You got to put size on him. You can't just have a smaller guy that can stay in front of him because he'll just bully you to the rim. So we're going to have to put some size on the ball, which, you know, takes maybe some rim protection away from us on the backside, which we like to do. So we got to make that decision tonight. Where do we put our big? You know, do we leave him on Johnson a little bit with some size, which I do like, but then it might, you know, compromise our rim too. So we'll probably mix it up on him. We'll have bigs and smalls on him, but overall we just got to be physical with him because he's a heck of a player. He's had a hell of a year.
What did you think of Peeves' defense just in the last few games? It seems like, yeah.
He's just one of those guys that can catch drives. You know, you need these guys that can just catch drives and stay in front one-on-one. He's a smart defender, physical defender. You know, he's one guy that you could see on Johnson tonight as well. You know, he's got that size and ability. He get up into the ball and pressure the ball and still stay in front of the ball. So he's been impressive defensively for sure.
Seems like he takes on these challenges. Like it's last night it's LeBron and Luka. He guarded, I think, at certain times, being able to just guard the best guys. Like what is it about him
that's
you
his
like
mentality.
about his defensive
Yeah, he
makeup?
loves the challenge. I think that's what he would say is, you know, it starts with the defense for him. You know, that's where he hangs his hat every night. That's his identity, and that's where he's going to make in this league. You know, it's going to start on the defensive end. Can he guard and have impact defensively for us? Obviously, offensively, you know, play in transition, get downhill and make plays for us as well. Knock down corner threes, which he's, you know, shown to do. So, but it starts with his ability to just guard the ball one-on-one, compete there, and he's not afraid of a challenge. So, I thought he was really good last night as well. Good. Thanks, everybody.